Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on my video. I'm really happy to do this reading for you. This is a love reading for those who have a specific person in mind that you're either friends with, dating, a lover, a boyfriend, something like that. Not a marriage situation. This is more about wanting to find out a little bit more about the person that you're dealing with, that you're interested in, and how they view you and feel about you. Because perhaps maybe there is some sort of stagnation, or you're feeling like there's something a little bit off, or something like there's a little bit of mystery here and you want to delve deeper. This is not for people who are going, have a relationship or something that's going really, that's really open and there's no doubts or fears. This is about getting to the bottom of what this dynamic means to you in your life and to the other person. So I will be covering how you're viewing each other, how you're feeling, what your challenges are, desired actions, hopes, and of course, Spirit's advice. But before I begin, I want to give you a warning that I dive deep in my readings because I really want to get to the bottom of the truth, for your clarity, peace of mind, and maybe even, some healing and just insight on how to move forward. To live your best life. Fun and airy fairies. This is probably not the video for you. Not to say that this is going to be like all like dark and dreary, but it's just very, very insightful. Or at least that's my aim. Please keep in mind though that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, and maybe not even all parts will resonate with you, but take what does resonate and leave behind the rest. Don't try to make it fit. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So let's begin. And I apologize about my hands. I have some soot or ash from my Palo Santo. I apologize. Okay, so we have 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is red jasper. Pile number 2, serpentine. Pile number 3, lapis lazuli. So take a few moments to breathe and select the pile that most calls to you. And I will have the timestamps in the description box. Okay, let's begin. Pile number 1, red jasper. I'll do my best to lay out the cards so that you can see them all, but I will lift them up to the screen if needed. So this will be your side. Okay. All right. So the middle cards. This is his side, or her side, sorry, your love interest side. Okay. Whew. Give me a minute. Give you a general overview of what I'm seeing here. It's actually, there's a lot of love in this dynamic with whoever it is that you are thinking about. There is definite love. There's a definite sense of belonging. But I am seeing that there is maybe ups and downs and emotional ups and downs and stuff like that. And there is some confusion here. So, okay, let's get into the reading. Your side. What I'm seeing here. How you view them. We have the full card in reverse. We have the awareness card, and then we have the temperance in reverse. So what I'm seeing here, and I'm sensing that one of two things, or both. The way you view them, you're seeing them as somebody who is gaining more awareness, maybe in their life. Like their life is starting to change, and they're becoming a little bit more conscious, a little bit more just changing the way they see the world and their perspective. But you're seeing a little bit of reluctance, and it's causing some imbalance here. Also, I'm seeing that in regards to this actual dynamic, that you're seeing them as you guys may be getting closer, and there's been an awareness of there's perhaps deeper feelings or more interest within this energy dynamic, but they seem to be reluctant to move forward and to take this to a next level. You may see them as being scared and wanting to stay in the same place, that there's certain things that they are in denial of. And this is causing an imbalance within this relationship or dynamic, that where it could very well be that there is a higher guidance here, because I'm really sensing a really strong bond in some way. Yeah, that's what I see. That's how I see you're viewing them. Now, how they are viewing you. Okay, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Beyond Illusion, and we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So what I'm sensing here is that they see you as a very easygoing, free spirit, as an adventurous person, like always doing things, always exciting. You're not the type of person that does have fear. They may feel you're a little impulsive. That's where I feel that they think that they get a little uncomfortable. So it's kind of funny because I see the two opposites. Like you see them as being too careful and afraid, and they sometimes see you as being too impulsive and not thinking things through. I do believe, though, that this person really understands you very well. I think that they see you as a really interesting, exciting, fun person with a great personality, but they also can see past what everybody else sees and see deeper into your soul. That's where I get the Beyond Illusion card. Like they're very perceptive, or at least very, very perceptive of you. This is not a bad thing, but because I do see that what you help them, you bring them happiness in the present moment. You help them to enjoy their time with you and to enjoy life when they're with you. So there's a sense of you lifting their spirits. It may be that this person gets caught in their feelings or lost in their feelings a lot. And they see you as somebody who cheers them up. So they really love that about you. So we'll leave it there, and I want to keep looking at the rest of the cards. But I'm also seeing, okay, when I come down here and I go back to you, and I'm seeing how you feel. This row is about how you feel about them. And I'm seeing that this person makes you feel like you belong. Because I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And then I have the Outsider card. So what I'm seeing here is that this person, makes you feel like you belong. Like maybe you're the type of person that doesn't have a lot of friends or doesn't feel understood. You may have friends, you may, have friends and family, but either you don't have a lot of friends, don't socialize with a lot of friends, or even if you have a lot of people around you, you don't quite feel like you fit in. You're probably a very unique person. And that's actually a great thing, but you may feel alienated by that sometimes. And I'm seeing that this person actually makes you feel accepted and that you belong and that you do have a place in the world and that you have something of value to share, mainly or especially with them. Um, they also make you happy and make you have hope. And just validate you, which is fine. Sometimes we do need people to validate us, and this person sees your worth, and you know that they do. Okay, and so this person does bring you a sense of belonging. I'm sensing a soul family member, maybe a soulmate, but at the very least, someone from your soul family. So that's great news. I do also see, though, that the double-edged sword is that sometimes this person makes you feel, even though you feel very comfortable with them in a lot of ways, sometimes you feel like you're an outsider when it comes to their emotions, even though they love or accept you or like you and accept you. They have a side of them that they hold private as well, and they sometimes may not let you in, and you feel like you want to be let in, like you want to be even closer to this person because you do feel the sense that you guys belong together in some capacity. But you do feel like there is a fear here. There is a fear. So yeah, sometimes you do feel like you're left out in the cold. Okay. So how this person feels about you. Okay, well, you may feel this way, but I want to let you know that this person actually really loves you. Okay, this may or may not be romantic, but there's definitely deep and sincere love. This is the King of Cups. And then we get the participation card. So this is kind of mirrored in a way. This person really loves you. Like, there is a deep, deep caring and loving love for you. They feel very protective over you. They see you as a loving being. They think about you with love, and they actually want to take care of you. They like to do things for you and care for you and protect you. I feel it's because they can see through you for the most part. That only makes them love you more. This person understands you very well, and they genuinely care for you. And I would go as far to say that they are in love with you. And think about you a lot. And think about their love for you. This person will help you. And they do it because they love you, not for any other reason. This is truly, really beautiful. I see, though, that it sometimes causes them to think a lot. Like, there's, this love is very strong and deep and sincere and kind. But a little bit, it makes them a little nervous. It makes them think about you a lot, and it makes them worried to love somebody so deeply. But this person likes to take care of you, and this person also likes to spend time with you, and also, yeah, like this person, when you feel like an outsider, this person like brings you in some way. Like, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but it's like they feel like they want to be a part of your world. Like, they see your value and your beauty, and they like your uniqueness, so they want to be a part of your world. So they feel like they are, and they feel like there's a place for them in your world. Like, you guys fit together in some way. So they see that too. Interestingly enough, though, I mean, maybe this person doesn't tell you how he feels or she feels for you. because it's really deep. Yeah, it's just deep. Okay, so what are the challenges? Okay, so back to your side, the challenges you have here. I have the card emotional withdrawal and the card experiencing. Okay. They go through periodic emotional withdrawals with you. They withdraw from you every once in a while. Like, it's almost like there's a pattern, and you may or may not know what this pattern is, but it's like you guys get close, you guys spend time, you guys share things, you feel like it gets deeper. There's, like we were talking about earlier, you think that there's more awareness, like you guys get to know each other more. It's becoming more clear that you guys are close. And then all of a sudden this person, for one reason or another, pulls away and backs off. And this could happen. This could have happened more than once. Okay. And so you experience their emotional withdrawal on a very deep level, because you know something very deep is happening within them or within the dynamic that you may or may not be able to place your finger on, but it's happening and you sense it and you sense the loss. So the challenge is to keep this relationship or dynamic consistent. There may be ups and downs. It kind of brings you back down to reality or into a negative state where you start thinking, was this just a dream? Was this just an illusion? Was I just making things up? Because now the hard truth is this person is nowhere to be found or is not opening up. And now I'm stuck here with all these feelings, wondering if I'm going crazy. And it feels rough and it feels harsh. But what I'm sensing here is that this person, you know, even maybe you emotionally withdraw in some way. I don't know. I mean, that could be for some people. I'm sensing that this is more this person, and that's why you're wondering what the hell is going on. But whoever's withdrawing, I think more people will resonate with the fact that your love interest is withdrawing. I'm actually getting that they're withdrawing from a very deep seated fear of their emotions, for maybe not even only you, but these people feel very deeply. And I think sometimes it gets to be so much that they're scared. I see this guy praying in front of this ocean, this beach, and he's like freaking out because of his feelings, how deep his feelings are. And there's a sense of losing control and really almost loving so much that it hurts. You may not think that this is happening. This person may not even show this, okay? But this is what is happening. There's some deep cards here. And I'm trying to express like what I'm seeing. It's like, it's almost like this person's like, oh my God, like, I'm really feeling some strong, deep feelings right now. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know where this is going. I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if they feel the same. Like, this is pretty intense. And then they freak out a little bit, and they kind of like, I see this person, I imagine this person rocking back and forth, praying to God, like, please either take this away from me or make me be able to handle this. What do I do with this? Please give me guidance. So they have to pull away for their own sanity. I don't know. Like, I'm sensing that they don't express how they feel to the extent, and I think they're scared to. And they may not even understand how deeply they feel. Like, it can't be put into words, perhaps. I feel like it's something they've never experienced before, and that's why they can't navigate through it. Or if they have experienced this kind of love with other people, this is like a deep-seated issue that they love so deeply, and it scares the shit out of them. And then it leaves you hugging a tree, a rough tree. It leaves you feeling alone, and it leaves you feeling like all I got left is myself. Like, I thought I thought we had something special and now he's gone and now here I am alone. Did I do something wrong? But I think this is the challenge, right? So it's like learning how to experience the ebbs and flows of of life in terms of people coming in and out of your life. And although of course it's going to hurt, learning how to stand on your own 2 feet and not to allow someone else to invalidate your worth as a human being just because they have their own emotional issues. Okay. But I feel that you struggle with this. Like you feel left out. You feel terrible. So I think the challenge is understanding that this is not personal all the time. Though there may be things that you trigger in them that make them scared, it's more so out of love and fear intermingled that puts you in such a hard place. And I feel like in some ways this is a life lesson for you. This is sometimes the experience of love. Like sometimes experiencing pain is a part of being grounded, being a part of this world, unfortunately, but it's true. It helps us even access our own emotions even deeper. So I feel like this is about learning how to go with the ebb and the flow. But this person definitely does need to work on their emotional issues, okay? So I come over here to his or her challenge with you, or like what challenges them in this dynamic, in this relationship. And I get the card moving on and comparison. Okay. So this one's a little tricky, and I feel like there's a few scenarios here, so some may resonate with some people and some may resonate with others of you. Okay. So this person, two scenarios. First one, in response to this emotional withdrawal, this person sometimes, I'm not going to lie, wants to completely withdraw from you permanently. I feel like they have such deep feelings for you and are really scared of the depth of this connection. And that they want to run away and not come back. Because they feel like you two may be super, super different and they don't know how this will possibly work. And maybe perhaps you don't love them the way they love you, or feel for them the way they feel for you, or maybe your lifestyles are different. This person just goes into these thoughts that like are kind of self-defeating and pessimistic. And they think, oh, we're too different. I can't love this person. This is going to end bad. I need to leave. I need to go. So that's their challenge of trying to reconcile and see how sometimes opposites attract for a reason. There's a balance in that. But the challenge is they want to leave, but they can't. So this person sometimes really wants to leave because of the differences, but they cannot. They cannot leave you. They come back, and that's why you go through these temporary withdrawals from them, and they come back. And then it's like, it sucks for you because you're like, what is going on here? And I just want you to know that this is mostly on them, their own issues. Okay. Yeah. Of course they may not think, of course you're not perfect. They're not perfect either. Nobody's perfect. And there may be things about you that they don't love, just like there's things about them that you don't love. But at the end of the day, that's not what is going on here. Okay. But at the end of the day, I'm sensing that also that they may think that you're better than them. They compare themselves to you, and perhaps they feel they don't measure up. So the other thing is that the challenge of moving on, I feel like they're scared. This is the second scenario. They compare themselves to other people, like, either in your life or other people. They may think you have other options, and they compare themselves and try to measure up. Oh, do I measure up to what her ideal person is, or what his ideal person is, or like they feel like they're in competition with other people, and that they're not. They may not measure up, and that they're scared you will eventually one day move on from them, and that this is not permanent. So, and they're the type of person, like the type of love that they're feeling is like they want it to last forever, and they're a little scared that it may not. They feel you may find somebody better. That's how they're feeling. So I'm getting a sense here that a little bit on both of your sides, there's a little sense of feeling like you guys aren't good enough for each other. You're not good enough for others. A sense of like not feeling like you belong. A sense of like fear of being hurt. But the funny thing is that you guys, there is a very deep love and connection here. Yeah. So it's, I don't know. It's, okay, let's find out some more information. Okay, let's find out the energy here. So this is the energy you guys bring together to the table when you both come together, what the energy that you create and invoke, okay? So North Node, life purpose, wow, and allowance. North Node, life purpose, allowance. Okay. Okay, so back to what I was saying, the energy that you guys bring together when you're together. It says, the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So yeah, I definitely feel like two things here. You guys, when you come together, you do allow each other to be who you are, and you are accepting, and there's no like crazy judgments or anything like that happening when you guys actually take the time to enjoy each other's company. I feel like there's a lot of joy in that, and comfort and belonging. But there's also a challenge in really allowing you guys to be who you are, to be yourselves, and not fearing that this person is going to hurt you. Yeah. That this relationship is about expansion. And I'm sensing that part of the ebb and flow of the good times and the bad times is part of the expansion as well. Like, you can't have the good without the bad. Like, it is a necessary evil in here, because this is allowing you to expand as well, and to get a greater awareness of yourself and your deep-seated, like maybe issues or things, but it's also, at the same time, it's showing you how beautiful you are, because it's like a mirror to you. You guys are mirroring back the qualities you love about each other as well. So there's growth here. And you can obviously see it here with the North Node life purpose card. For some reason, you guys help each other get clear on what your life purpose is, and if it hasn't happened yet, it will happen. Or it's like, it's like the energy is like, it's like almost like fine-tuning who you are so that you can fulfill your life purpose eventually. It could even be too, for some of you, it's fulfilling a life purpose together, which is actually kind of beautiful, and again lends to the fact that I think that this is a soul partner, soul mate, soul family. This is a very deep connection. Okay, so this is probably a past life connection as well, because it's like two people coming together to expand so that they can be even better than they were before, to evolve, to get to ascend, to live their best life. So at the end of the day, it is for the highest good. So it's actually very, very, very beautiful. So it's like trusting in the alchemy that's happening. You're seeing this as like, oh, this is like dead. There's no change here. It's like stagnant. It's unfair. It's he, you know, he sees that he doesn't see the divine connection. Okay, well, oh, sorry, he or she. Sorry, I'm a woman, so I say, but this person does see the divine connection because we have beyond illusion. Now, they may not see it as deeply as you, or they may deny it a little bit, or they may not know that you see it, okay? They're not sharing. There's some lack of sharing here of emotions. But anyways, and thoughts. But at the end of the day, there is divine alchemy here, okay? So it's bigger than the both of you, and I think that's why you don't see it. And if you did see it, you probably wouldn't be able to go through it, if that makes sense. Okay, and then this card is about what needs to be healed. But before I go there, I actually want to pull a few cards for you guys, because I want to know, because I'm feeling like you guys, you're not seeing this person as clearly as you know, there's something missing. Like, I want you to see something a little bit more clear, because I think you may be fearing the worst, and I think it's not, I think that it's not as bad as it seems. Okay, so let's see. Hopes and fears. Okay, I'm going to pull from here. Okay, so all right, just cutting the cards. So connect these cards to pile number 1 to bring in more clarity to this spread. So your hopes and fears for this relationship. I'm asking for one card, please. Hopes and fears. Okay. Yeah, of course. 6 of Rods. Okay, yeah. You're definitely, obviously you want this relationship to progress, to move forward, to be successful. Yeah, you want to win. You want to win this person over. You know, you want this to be successful and harmonious. Okay. So your love interest, hopes and fears for this relationship for pile number 1. One card, please. Hopes and fears. Okay. Yeah. Came out sideways, which is funny, but I'll say why. So their hopes and fears. Well, I'm going to go with hopes and fears. Actually, that was perfect. Hopes and fears. Because your hope is that this is successful and you fear that it won't be. So this person, this card came out sideways, and I am a weird person like this. I read the cards if they come out sideways. I read them. I read both ways. So what I'm getting here is that, okay, they're stuck in their head right now. They may even be secretly obsessed with you, okay? Or obsessed with this connection, or confused as hell about this connection, about what is going on, right? So upright, 8 of Swords, confusion, mental obsession, stuck, not clear, or refusing to see something, or just kind of like brain fucking themselves, okay, about this connection. Reversed is the person freeing themselves from obsession, from, you know, their own self-imposed confusion because they don't want to see something or whatever, denial. Okay, sideways. Their hopes and fears is that they can release themselves from their own mental obsession about this relationship. They're just as confused as you are. And they're confused about their own feelings, and they're confused if they should come forward with them, and if you feel the same, and all the stuff that comes with being scared as hell when you really deeply love someone. Okay, so obviously their fear is that they will be stuck to this relationship in a negative way for the rest of their life. That's really a fear. Like, they kind of want to, in some ways, disconnect to a point where they feel that they're being healthy, because right now it doesn't feel healthy for them. But this is all self-imposed, because I feel like there's a lack of honest communication here. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Okay, so the action that you desire, basically the action that you desire to come from your love interest. So what you would like your love interest to do. Okay, let's see here. 3 of rods in reverse. Interesting. Your desired reaction from them. Okay. You know, that's interesting. Maybe I'm thinking that it could be that this is like, you know how there's like, it's a start and stop kind of situation. Well, maybe this is about you wanting them to stop, like, considering this a possibility, and then actually just move forward and make it a possibility. Like, stop stalling, you know, like, are you in or you're out? I think you're getting to that point. Okay. What they desire from you. What action they desire from you. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to pick the top one because I'm not going to read 20 million cards. It's going to drive me crazy. Okay, but they get the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so interestingly enough, Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card. What they want from you, they want a commitment from you. They truly want a commitment. They want an offer from you. They want you to straight up come and tell them, like, this is what I want from you. They do want a commitment. The thing is that, okay, I know that there's ebbs and flows here, right? So you may be like, well, if I do that, they're probably just going to pull away. This may be so, okay, honestly. But at the same time, that is what they want. This person's confusing. So that's why probably you're like, can you stop, like, acting like you're going to move forward with me and then not move forward with me? So let me get a clarifier for a reverse 3 of Rods. One card, please. Yeah. Exactly. Clarifying. You want this person to move forward. This is the Page of Rods. It's like, this person is like, let's do it. I'm about it. Let's go. I have a message of passion for you. I'm ready to make this happen. Let's go. Let's have fun. Let's be together. Let's grow. Yes, yeah. This is definitely what you want. Okay. All right. So what needs to be healed? This is new birth guarded vigilantly. Okay. So what I'm getting from this, what needs to be healed between the both of you is this. You both are growing right now. You're both ascending, you're both evolving, your lives are changing for the better, okay? Or that is the desire and the goal, each of you separately. And it's like there's something growing within you, you're feeling it. There is a need for both of you to actually do this on your own. Yes, but also there's growth together, right? So what I'm getting is that there's a fear. There's a fear that if you come together, this could be subconscious or conscious. There's a fear that if you come together, that the growth will stop or that you won't grow in the way that you need to grow. I want to read what it says because these cards are new for me. I kind of want to get a little bit more of an idea, but that's what I'm receiving. Let me see. Let me get confirmation. Yeah, this is a time of vulnerability, which is natural and appropriate. So there's a sense of vulnerability here. Yeah. So it's being comfortable, being vulnerable with each other needs to be healed. These ebbs and flows happen because this person and you, actually, whether you know it or not, you need these breaks, because when you guys break from each other, you have that time to heal and grow and become the people you are, because we must be complete as individuals before we come into a successful relationship. Both individuals should both be complete and self-realized in order for there to be a real, true, successful, deep relationship at the end of the day. And I think spirit comes in and protects you guys, or helps you guys by separating you and then allowing you to grow. You come together, you enjoy life, something happens, you're separated, and then you grow some more, and you do need that alone time. So what needs to be healed is your own personal things, so that you can come together. But also, I feel also too, it's like you guys, there's a sense that you guys can't be completely vulnerable with each other, so that needs to be worked on. So, okay, I'm going to ask a question. If pile number 1, if they were to move forward towards their love interest with an offer of commitment, what would the response be for now? What would the response be? Ask me for one card only, please. What would the response be if pile number 1, people to offer commitment? Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a good chance that they will definitely move forward with you. Okay? But I'm going to say this. Yes, they would want to move forward. They would try to figure it out. This is a Chariot card. They would try to figure it out. They would be like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Now, don't think that they're going to jump. They may not. Some person will jump and be like, all right, let's do it. I'm ready. I just need to hear from you. Because it has to be an honest, heartfelt commitment. Just be very genuine. This person is willing to do it. But don't expect it to be fast. For some people, it may happen like that. But for others, it's a seed that is planted that this person will take in and will move forward slowly. Because this is a Cancer card. So Cancers move slowly and cautiously. But don't think that they didn't take your offer into their heart, because they are going to take your offer into their heart, and they're going to move forward with it. Okay? The speed will vary upon the situation. And not everybody's the same, right? So this is actually positive. Yay. I like that. Okay. Sorry. This reading is getting really long. So I'm going to just end it with advice from Spirit. Advice for pile number 1. What is the insight and advice you'd like to leave for this reading? It's dynamic. One card only, please. Advice and insight for the highest good. Pile number 1. One card, please. Okay. Thinker in reverse. Okay. Thinker. I will read this because they're oracle cards. Okay. Thinker in reverse. Essential meaning is strategy, being analytical and logical. Okay. Since it's in reverse, I'll read the reverse meaning. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure out everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring you new clarity. Okay. Okay, so I think this is saying you're both brain fucking each other. Or actually, well, you could be. You're brain fucking yourself separately. You could be brain fucking each other. I don't know. But when all we just want to do is be fucking each other. Just kidding. Sorry. That wasn't offensive. take some time to stop worrying. You guys are both worrying, and it's kind of messing up the flow here. Also, this is an emotional relationship, and you can't put logic to emotions. And I know this is not just, I'm not saying this for you, because this person, I feel, is having more problems with that than you. But for your own sanity, take some time to not think about this person for a while, okay? And you will, guys will come back again once the tension and, you know, the psychic connection is probably like really staticky right now, because I feel like there's a lot of analyzing and worrying going on. So before you make that offer, if you decide to, get to a place of peace first, because that's when your vibration will be the best and you'll have the best results, okay? I wish you much love, and joy and success with this relationship, okay? I hope this brought you some clarity and peace of mind. Please like, share, or subscribe if this resonated, or leave a comment with any questions or anything at all in sight, and I will be sure to reply. Thank you so much. On to pile number 2, people. Whoever picked pile number 2, the Serpentine. Okay. Welcome. Okay. We will start with how your person views you. This will be your person's side. Make sure to put the cards in view, but I will also bring them up to the screen for you. Okay. Let's see here. These are your cards. When I was doing this, pulling the cards for pile number 2, a few extra cards came out, so there's like a lot going on here. So you have extra cards, pile number 2. These are middle energy, like energies you guys create together. Okay. Let's start with pile number 2, how you view your love interest, your person. Okay. So I'm seeing that you're seeing this person as pulling away from you, as retreating, with this 4 of Swords card. You're seeing this person as being kind of distant or to themselves, and just kind of like not being super present in your life at this time. But you also see that they're going through something. Their life is changing. They're gaining a new perspective of life, and that this is happening because they have been kind of reclusive. So maybe they're not just reclusive. They're not just reclusive with you, but they're actually reclusive with everybody right now, kind of a hermit kind of thing, as they're contemplating their new life direction. Okay, but nonetheless, you're feeling like they're kind of like distant or pulled back. So much so that you're, with this reversed Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're feeling like either now that they're changing, their life is changing, or maybe not just that, but that the fact that they are kind of distant right now, that they don't want something with you. Like they no longer want to have any kind of interaction or relationship or dynamic with you anymore, is what you're perceiving from this situation. Because overall, I'm seeing the energy of this reading is that there is love here, okay? But there is like also a lot of worry and doubt and some anger. Okay, so let's go to your love interest. Okay, how they're viewing you. Reverse Knight of Pentacles. And the Source card. and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay. I see that they see you as a very passionate person, a very dynamic, energetic, and interesting person. In fact, you're very inspiring to them. But I feel like they think sometimes you're reckless with certain things, okay? And this causes them some worry and fear. And I feel like what it is that they like to take things slow, but they don't think that you do. And that freaks them out a little bit, because they are the type of people that like to take things slow because they value the building things that are solid and really well grounded and planted and thought out. It gives them more reassurance. But then they see you and they see you as a very fiery, passionate person, and you may invoke passion within them, but it also freaks them out a little bit. They get scared. This is the type of person that I don't think is used to having so much passion within their own self, or they're not used to having such a passionate relationship or dealing with such a passionate person. So it kind of freaks them out a little bit. It kind of gives them anxiety. They kind of wonder if, it's a fleeting situation, and they are nervous about that. Almost like they see you as unpredictable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it makes them nervous. So I'm seeing the way your emotions for this person is right now, maybe not all the time, but right now, I have Five of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that though you may be interested in this person or care about this person, right now you are feeling a little bit angry, bitter, and disappointed. Maybe bitter is a strong word. Maybe that's just for some of you, but I'm not judging. I've been bitter before. Anyways, there is a sense of sadness and loss here. I feel like you're feeling that there's a sense of unfairness in the way this relationship is going. I don't know what's going on with the relationship, but I'm sensing that there's been it's been stalled, or there's just something not quite right that has not been fully expressed. But you're like, also your emotions are tied in with past experiences that you have had with this person. Maybe that you guys have had some really harsh arguments and fights, or some words have been said that have hurt you and you've hurt them. And you feel like a sense of loss here, like this relationship is not fair and not completely honest. So, and I feel like sometimes you guys like take jabs at each other, like there's a little bit of tit for tat here, okay? Or you may feel when they do something that upsets you, you kind of like stab back, okay? But I'm feeling like you're stuck in this thought process, stuck in this emotion. Something must have happened that you haven't been able to forgive yet, or it's traumatized you, and it's like deep within. You may not even realize it, but it's kind of holding some dense energy in this, in your emotions. But at the same time, this person makes you feel really happy and free. So this is a playfulness card. This person makes you feel shiny, happy, and new for the most part. When you guys are together, there's a lot of playfulness, a lot of happiness. Like, this person makes you feel joy, makes you even feel good about yourself, makes you feel and know that you're this sparkly, beautiful, vivacious creature. Because you are, and they see you that way, okay, with the Source card. But there is something happening underneath the surface that you guys have not addressed, or you have not addressed with this person about how you feel. Because then I have the card politics. Sorry. And I'm feeling like there's some sort of resentment here that is festering within you in this relationship that has not been fully expressed to this person, or maybe even processed by you. Because, you know, I see this playfulness card and I see this politics card, and you see how it's like a little cute little clown with a little painted face, and then you see the politics card with like kind of like a mask here. I think sometimes you're masking something behind this. Like there's something not quite right that you're not expressing, and it's becoming, it's creating growing resentment, and eventually it will be toxic. So I'm just saying that because it needs, for your own sake, it's like it needs to be cleared out, it needs to be talked about, or something needs to be forgiven, because it's just, if it's not cleared and forgiven, these feelings are just going to get bigger and more negative. And I don't think that's what you want to do, because this person actually loves you very much. Okay, it's like this person, he or she is falling in love with you, or their feelings for you are growing stronger, because we got the Ace of Cups. So this is new love. This is beautiful love, and this is like real love, because you see the cup, it's creating a foundation for a new life, transformation, partnership with little Gemini twin soul kind of thing. So this person is feelings for your growing, but there's a sense of sorrow here, okay, along with this card. And what I'm getting here is that this person, I feel, regrets things that have happened between you two in the past. This person may have been hurt by you, but I get really strongly like this person has some regrets and some guilt here. So something has happened. So your anger may be justified. Definitely not saying it's not. But something has happened here between the two of you. Maybe it was both of you at fault. Maybe it was just this person. This is a general reading. But there's something that definitely went on that really severely hurt somebody or both of you, and it has not been resolved. And unfortunately, this person, I feel, is feeling love, deep love for you, but feels regret, sorrow, and guilt. But there's something that they can't tell you. I don't feel like they've told you that they love you, how much they love you, or how much they feel something is sad. Like maybe they don't feel you love them, but I'm sensing that there's something that they are holding within them. And honestly, I don't even think it's not really completely triggered by you. I'm sensing this person has a fear of love. I mean, this is like a deep-seated emotional, maybe even childhood issue, because this card, when I look at it, it just gives me the feeling it's just so much like deep hidden sorrow in connection to love, romantic love. Okay. And so I think, honestly, I'm feeling like there's love here, but there's a lot of toxic energy that needs to come out because it's festering. And if you value the health and the growth of this relationship, things need to come to light in an honest, authentic, but loving and understanding, compassionate way. Because this person has a lot of anxiety and fears about this relationship. They're sensing something, and it could be that they're sensing your resentment or anger or something that hasn't been talked about, and they're internalizing it as well. So there's a lot going on here. This is pretty complicated, but this is a general reading, so I don't want to get too involved. What I'm trying to say is that there's love here, but there's some unspoken resentments, unspoken fears and sorrow, guilt that needs to be talked about, because if not, this is just going to this toxicity is going to grow stronger and stronger. Okay, sorry, let's move on. Challenges between the two of you, okay? The challenges you face with your person. So we get Triumph, which is a Chariot card in the traditional, and friendliness, okay? Once again, I'm seeing that, I don't know, this could be a love-hate relationship or a relationship that has lots of arguments, and sometimes these arguments are kind of cruel or hurtful, whether conscious or not. It is, there's some serious damage being done here. And what's happening is that your challenge is how to keep this relationship moving forward together smoothly. And it causes a lot of bumps in the road. And because I'm sensing here that when you guys get into these arguments, like, you guys are like two peas in a pod sometimes. You guys are actually friends. Even if this is like a love relationship too, but there's a friendship here. But it's like there's a lack of stability in this friendship. There's a lack of stability in making this a long-term situation because, yeah, like I said, there's things that are not being expressed. There is some resentment here, and almost like sometimes just some, I wouldn't say backstabbing, but just like some jabs to the emotions that, you know, it's like there's some, people need to play nice is what I'm getting. Okay. So what your person feels, what challenges towards you, okay? To be honest, I'm just going to say, to be fair, I feel like the way you're feeling and reacting to this person is basically, yeah, a reaction to their issues, their fears, okay? Okay, so anyways, their challenge with you. I got a lot of cards for this. Interestingly enough, I got these two chakra cards. I got the throat chakra and the crown chakra. So what I'm getting here, and then I pulled clarifiers. So what I'm getting here for the throat chakra is they're having trouble expressing themselves to you about something. It could be about their emotions, or just maybe even they're having trouble being themselves with you. Like they're holding back who they truly are, or aspects of their personality that they fear you may not like or may hurt you. But I'm also seeing their challenge is they're challenged in having faith that this relationship is actually a soul connection. But he's having trouble seeing this as being a blessing sometimes. I'm just being honest. Like, he has trouble. Maybe he does see it as a blessing because he does see you as a beautiful and inspiring person. But he's having trouble believing and having faith. That's the word. He's having trouble having faith that this relationship will work out. Okay? So, yeah. I think the reason why I feel that is because, or the reason I think that too is because this relationship is probably different than it ever has been. Like, it's a relationship that has never been experienced before with this person. You may be really unique, or the dynamic may be something never experienced. It's not a conventional, traditional type of dynamic, whatever it is. There's a lot of uniqueness here. Because I got the clarifier cards were projections and conditioning. So I'm also getting here that this person may not have a completely clear view of who you are. I think that their fears and their anxieties, and maybe they're even, for some of you, their idealization of you has created an image of who you are as opposed to who you really are. And it kind of makes sense because, I don't know if this is on your side, but there's a clown here. This is like a facade here. There's some more authenticity that needs to be explored here. Perhaps you need to express yourself a little bit more, or this person just needs to get over being, you know, scared as shit about who the hell you are, and stop projecting their own fantasies and fears onto you and not seeing you clearly, and not showing who they are clearly, not being authentic. So this is a challenge for them, okay? And then the crown chakra, the conditioning card, right, like I was saying, having trouble believing that or having faith that their success here in this relationship, because it's so unusual and unique, and they have been conditioned to believe that relationships should be a certain way. Also, I have a sense that they are not stepping into their own power to be the unique person that they are, and to be authentic, and to have confidence in who they are, and know that you just have a confidence in this, that a relationship, when it's unique, actually can be successful, because of the very fact that it is unusual and not like anything else ever experienced. So this person needs to get through some preconceived notions and start thinking a little bit different here. Okay, so I want to pull some cards to get more clarity. Yeah, actually, let me do these first before I pull cards. Okay, so the energy that you guys create together when you're together, okay? Solar eclipse, revolution, and empowerment. Okay, so before I pull those, okay, you have solar eclipse, revolution, and empowerment. So you guys create this energy together. All right. So I have here solar eclipse, revolution. So solar eclipses have to do with like huge life changes. Revolution. So there's whatever you guys are experiencing together, there's capacity and potential for you guys to completely change your lives. But this will require you to give up old ways of thinking and doing things, and step into a more empowered, authentic lifestyle in order to create a more successful, happier life together and individually. So you guys are helping each other with that. Also, this is about learning how to align your desires with your will. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because a solar eclipse, this eclipse has to do with the sun and the moon. The moon is unconscious desires, and the sun is enlightenment and will, and moving forward in the world. So this is about really uncovering what your true desires are in life, and your fears, in order to remove them so you can fulfill your authentic destiny and success. Because I'm seeing this is supported by the empowerment card. And it says, the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are connected through the same source. So interestingly enough, that kind of lends to what I was saying about being authentic, about coming together, even if you're different, but authentically, and trusting each other and connecting, because we are all the same. So there's like a theme of empowerment here. This person does not feel empowered when they're in love. You don't feel empowered because this person has done something to have hurt you, whether consciously or unconsciously, and you haven't been able to express it. So there's a lot of feelings here of like needing to really be confident in who you are, in expressing who you are, and having faith that this relationship can work, even if it is not something that you would have expected to be the way it is, if that makes sense. Because it is non-traditional. Okay, now I'll pull cards. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so for people who picked pile number 2, what are your hopes and or fears regarding this person that you're thinking about? What are your hopes and or fears? No, just one card, please. One card, please. One card. Okay, thank you. Okay. Your fear, is the reverse King of Cups. Okay. So, your fear is that this person does not love you. You fear this person does not love you. So he's, or she, sorry. I'm a female, so I say he. You fear that this person does not love you. So this person must not have like expressed their love for you, or the depth of their love for you. You're fearing this. I feel like you also fear that if you were to express your truth and how you've been hurt, that he or she would stop loving you. Okay. So I don't think you're aware that this person loves you deeply. Okay, so let's see what their hopes and your fears are. One card, please. Hopes and or fears. One card. Okay, one card. Damn it. One card. Hopes, fears. Okay. Okay. Sideways death. I read sideways cards. Okay. Sideways death. So this person fears. Okay. This person fears that two things I'm seeing. This person, first of all, fears that this relationship will end. So that should kind of ease your fears about this person not loving you if you were to speak your truth or anything like that. This person fears this relationship to end. This person fears, yeah, they don't want to lose you. Also, though, this person fears that the relationship will keep going on in the same pattern, and they know that this cannot be sustained because it's not healthy at all, and they are nervous, okay? This person fears change in general. And this relationship is about transformation. But transformation in a way that's like hasn't been mapped before. It's like it's about trust and faith. So there's a lot going on here, but just know this person does not want this relationship to end, but knows that this relationship cannot keep going on the way it is because it is toxic and it is unhealthy, and it's perpetuating more sorrow, more resentment, more deceit, or more like, ugh. Just like there's an undercurrent here that it's like it needs to be cleansed. So there's a healing card here. So this is what needs to be healed between the both of you. Okay, so Pandora's gift. Okay, so this is about learning through discomfort. Okay, this is about both of you feeling inadequate in some way. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody as it's a general reading, but there's a sense that you both feel inadequate. And though you have many gifts, like you guys both seem to be very special people with a lot of unique gifts and talents. You guys are very giving naturally. But there is, both of you are going through a major transformation in your life. And I think that you're fearing it. I think you guys fear being not good enough for each other or imperfect. So I think this is about healing the feeling that you guys are not good enough. So, and maybe that's why this empowerment is here, because this relationship is creating space for you guys to realize that you guys are powerful, you're enough, you're beautiful, and that you're worthy of love and each other. So working on your self-esteem, self-love here is really important, which you are learning throughout this relationship. So it's just very important to be conscious of that and to clear the air so the toxicity is released and there could be more fresh energy to come in, more love. But it's definitely a challenging situation, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so the action that you want this person to have, like, to take towards you. Okay, so what is the action that there were two people's love interests I want them to take? One card, please. Towards them. Action towards them. Okay. There's a lot of cards here. I'm going to just take the top one. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you guys want them to come clean so you can heal and like get back together. You want this person to come back to you, come together, heal whatever karma you guys hold together. You want things to be positive and back to the way they were. I guess it's not going well right now is what I'm sensing. Like you guys are like in a, it's not so great period right now, but you just kind of want the wheel to turn in a more positive direction to get more aligned. I'm going to pull one more card for clarification. A card to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yeah, you want this person to come forward and speak their truth. I'm not thinking. Where did the card go? It was the Nine of Pentacles. No, sorry, not the Nine of Pentacles. It was the, brain farts here. It was the Knight of Swords, sorry. Yeah. That was my bad. Okay, so, yeah, you definitely want them to come forward with their truth. To make things right. Just get things, you don't want to argue, you want to, or maybe you do, you just want to just get some honest communication going. So I'm sensing that you both don't really tell each other the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and that needs to happen because the air needs to be cleared so that you guys can create a new, more healthy pattern in your life to move forward with this. Okay, all right, so let's see what they desire from you. What is the desired action they want from you? One card, please. What is the desired action that they want from you? Ooh. Okay, this is a weird fucking card. Sorry. Sideways. They keep getting sideways. These people are confused. I'm sorry to say. They are confused. Sideways, Seven of Swords. This is the desired action they want from you. Okay. Okay, I'm sensing that they want you to come clean too. I think that they think that you've lied to them in the past, or you're lying to them now. They sense something is up. And you know, it could very well be that the fact that what you're holding back, that you're angry about with them, like they may feel that. Like I said before, they're intuitive and they can feel it, and I think it affects them. So they want you to come clean also about your feelings, and if there's anything else that you might be hiding, you may not be hiding. It just may be the sense that there's something under the surface that has not been expressed. They sense it, they don't know what it is, but they want it out in the open. At the same time, they don't want you to come at them crazy. They don't want you to come at them angry. They don't want you to come out, they kind of want you to use some finesse. I guess they're very sensitive. Okay, sorry, some cards fell. Okay, I'm going to pull a clarifier for this as well. Okay, one card, please. I'll make sure not to throw it back in the deck. That was ridiculous. Okay, one card, please, for the sideways Seven of Swords. Number 2 love interest one. Please clarify one card. Clarify. Another sideways card. This person. Oh my God, this person doesn't know what they want. That's the problem. That's the problem within itself. Sideways Eight of Rods. But once again, yes, it's kind of supporting what I'm saying. They want you to come to them and be honest, but they want you to hold back on the fiery passion. You may have a way with words that freak them out. You may be very strong, or you may be very expressive and animated, or they may perceive you to communicate to them in a way that is angry and scary. That's what I get. So this person seems to be a very timid, traditional soul, okay? Whereas I don't think you are at all. Which comes down to what we were talking about, two different people, but that's okay. It's just coming to an understanding. There is empowerment here, okay? So I'm going to pull a card of advice from Spirit, one last card, so because I kind of want to tie this together. There's a lot going on. What is the advice that Spirit wants to give to people that pick pile number 2? One card only, please. Please give insight and advice for the highest good. Insight and advice. One card, please. One card only, please. Make it clear. Thank you. No place like home. Okay. No place like home. right. I will read it since it's oracle. Essential meanings. Authenticity. Coming home to yourself. Feeling at home. Arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. Yes. Okay, so then I'll read the relationship message. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional security or safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the joy and love of the world. Okay, and I'm going to read when it's upside down, because if you noticed, the card was sideways, so I'm going to read the other one, which is, okay, the message is, for the reversal. There are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar, and you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will be different unless you do some. This time will not be different unless you do something different. Ooh, okay, cool. So this again lends to being authentic, which I brought up. Being authentic, being comfortable with who you are, and then the last message was talking about, in my opinion, you guys are different. This is an unusual relationship, nothing like you've ever experienced, and one or both of you are scared. Most likely, your love interest is scared, and there's a sense of not knowing what to do. I feel like the advice is afraid of your differences. Accept yourself, and then you can accept each other. Have faith that you're good enough and that this relationship will be successful, even if you're different from each other, because you both are valuable and you're both worthy. Don't be afraid to communicate, because if you continue on with this toxic energy because you think it's going to rock the boat, then this relationship will never grow. That's what I get from there. Okay, well, I hope this was helpful. Yes, I really do. And if you resonated, please like, share, or subscribe, or leave a comment with any questions or insights, and I would for sure reply back to you. Thank you so much. To pile number 3, lapis lazuli. Welcome. Okay, so we will start with your love interest on their side first. So this will be them. This is you. Now make sure the cards are in view, and if not, I will put them up to the screen for you. Okay. These are combined energies between the both of you. And this is you. Okay, I think you can see most of them. Okay. All right. What I see between the two of you, first in general, like when I look at the overview of the cards, Okay. I see. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstandings between you two. So let's dive deeper. How you see them. The Nine of Wands, you see them as very strong. You see them as very, like, just like a tough person, or a person that just always moves forward in life and is just like, just keeps going. Maybe they're, I don't know, there's something about them that you like, the way they're persistent and motivated, and the way they go about life. But I also see that you see them also as like, they're a lot of work. Like, hot damn, you're a lot of work. They are a lot of work. And you have to put a lot of effort towards making this work with them, or getting along with them, or something like that. It's just like, it feels like quite the journey, quite the effort. And I feel like, yeah, like the postponement card, it's like you're very focused on being with this person, or getting this person to like commit to you, or, you know, have a mutual thing going on. But you see it like it's been dragging on, and I feel like you may be losing patience, or it may be making you even more determined, but you're definitely feeling like this is like a delayed pleasure. Like, this is like, whoa, this is a marathon. This person is hard work. Maybe hard to get. But I see that you're seeing right now what's going on. There's something that happened that kind of is either, maybe you're in separation, you're broken up, or you're not talking, or things are really rocky right now, but you're seeing like something has been destroyed, or is in chaos or crisis right now between the two of you. I don't know what happened, but something happened, and this is just not in the best place that it can be. And so the way this person is viewing you right now, they're viewing you as, they feel like you don't want to be with them. I don't know what happened. This could be a misunderstanding or not, but they feel, and maybe it's true, maybe you don't want to be with them. Maybe you feel like this is too much work and you're about to give up. It's the reverse Lovers. This is the Change card. And this is the reverse Knight of Cups. So basically, they feel like you've changed their mind. You've changed your mind. They feel like you just have decided that you no longer want this person in your life, or you don't love them. Something has happened, and they feel like you have had a change of heart, or you want to end this. And they just feel like you are no longer showing them that you love them. You're no longer making the effort to be with them. They may also feel the same. To be honest, they may feel like they're making a decision that may not be working, or since you don't want it to work, or you've given up, that they need to give up as well. Okay, in your feelings, I'm seeing reverse King of Swords and possibilities. Okay. So the way you feel, what I'm sensing, the way you feel about this relationship or this person is that you feel this person, there's a lot of possibility here, and that is why you've tried so hard to make something happen with this person, because you feel like there's so much possibility here. You may see things very similarly, or they just may have qualities that you really admire, and this person makes you feel like there's endless possibilities to be had with this person. But I do feel like this person does make your emotions kind of go all over the place. You may also not be sharing your emotions with this person, or you're oversharing and you're freaking them out. So some of you it's one way, for some of you it's the other way. Okay, so this person, your love interest, they in their emotions for you, they got the Hermit in reverse and the Adventure card. So, okay, what I'm feeling here is there's a few different scenarios here for some. Okay, they're feeling like you make them feel emotionally alive in a lot of ways. Like there's a sense of adventure that they feel with you. There's a sense of fun that they really enjoy with you. You're definitely not boring. They are kind of guarding their heart. I'm not sure why, but I will find out. Um, yeah, it's like they don't want to explore deeper feelings, to be honest. They just don't really want to face what they're feeling. I think part of it too is because I'm really truly sensing that they may feel that you're really intense and they're a little scared of so much intensity when they're not as intense, or they don't like to be intense. I think intensity scares them. They like to keep things light and fun. Um, So they really enjoy you and appreciate you when things are light and fun and happy and not taken so seriously, because it seems that you are a very intense person. You're very driven and focused, and that can be in many areas of your life, including relationships. Um, Sometimes this intensity may freak this person out, and they may feel that they want to have a relationship where they can not feel so suffocated by so much depth. This is not saying that this is a good thing. I'm just saying this is what they're going through. Because the reverse hermit is not necessarily great. This is a person that really needs to be better at introspection and really accessing deeper emotions for their own self-knowledge and to create deeper relationships in life that are meaningful. Okay, so yeah. Okay. The challenges that you face with this person, we get rejoice in celebration and we are the world. Once again, I get the challenges that